It boggles my mind how even in a major health scare, a global health scare, most people really don't want to think about health. All they think about, and I say this in the comments, is what to take. One person writes a comment about colloidal silver or oregano oil. All these people jump in there and go, oh yeah. That's all they talk about. It's oregano oil and colloidal silver. I don't see anybody talking about, and stop putting junk in your body. Maybe you can fight off just about anything. Oh, no. Nobody wants to change that. It's all about just taking some magic substance that's going to kill the virus and make everything okay. Well, here's what I liken that to. Your body is your house. You live in it. And a house can have water leaks. Like say a pipe bursts and water leaks into the walls and starts creating mold. Black mold is deadly. We all know this. It's bad. You need to get rid of it. Well, what people are doing is kind of like saying, hey, give me a can of Lysol. I hear Lysol kills mold. Okay, so you get a can of Lysol and you spray the Lysol on the mold that you can see. And you go, there, I killed the mold. We're good. Meanwhile, the water's still coming into the walls. It's still creating more mold that you can't even see, and you're still going to die. That is exactly what it's like. You think just by trying to put some poison on it, that's going to make everything okay. It's like somebody saying water puts out fire. So you got a fire. So put some water on it. But the fire's not going out. Why? Well, because on the other hand, you're pouring gasoline on the fire at the same time. Gasoline's more powerful than water. If you keep feeding the problem, you're going to make it worse. And actually, you're going to piss off the thing even more. If you were trying to kill something and it's not dying and it knows you're trying to kill it, it gets pissed off. Like if you were to put water and gasoline on a fire at the same time, it would sputter and pop and really create this bizarre explosion type thing. And that's what, if you try to kill a parasite, you try to kill anything, everything wants to stay alive. And the more you try to kill something, if it has a chance to stay alive, it will fight you twice as hard. So the point is, you need to stop feeding the unwanted guest. That's the only way to get rid of a problem for good. And that's what people don't want to think about. It's funny because even in a global catastrophe like this, people don't think, who are the ones that are dying? And it's only like 2%, right? Okay, 98% are fine. Nobody wants to think about why. What's the factor here? Why are these people dying and these ones, well, who's dying? The unhealthy ones, the weak ones, the old ones. And that's the other thing. They say, oh, it's the old people, right? Well, then now the news is coming out. Oh, and it's not just the old people. Now there's a few middle-aged people dying too, and the occasional child. It's not an age thing. It's not. It has nothing to do with age. It has to do with how strong your immune system is. There's 80-year-old people that have really strong immune systems that are fine. It's just that some people, they just get slowly weaker and weaker and weaker the more they eat dead food. You eat pasta, bread, cereal, anything made of flour that's baked to death with high heat. You've killed the life force in the food. If you go out in nature, there's no bread growing on trees. There's no pasta or pizza or beer or cigarettes or alcohol growing on trees or bushes. That's what you should be eating, is what's out there in nature. And you shouldn't kill it with high heat, because that kills a lot of the vitamins and enzymes and life force that you need to be alive. The more you live and eat the way nature intended, the healthier. You've heard me say this over the years, over and over. My God, Marcus, you just keep saying the same thing. And God, Marcus is so negative. He's so like such a downer. Like he's so angry all the time. Yes, it's called frustration, because if you keep saying the same thing over and over, and you've got something that could help people and save their lives, but they're not doing it because they're stuck in their addictive ways. They just can't stop the smoking and the drinking and the bread and the pastries and all the sugar and I think you'd be like that too. I do. But I keep doing it. I keep trying to do something good that's going to change a few people. And a few people do change. A few people. But when I go to, these people that say, I eat healthy, I'm healthy. I go to their house, I look in their fridge, I look in their cupboards. I can't believe how many crackers and cookies and bread and flour and sugar and just cheese and crap that they have in their processed dead food. It's all cans and boxes and bags. And okay, what's here that you got from the produce section? And this is a great way to show it. Look what happened recently at the grocery store, right? All the junk food got sold out. All the junk food aisles got sold out, and the produce section was untouched. And the only reason the produce section sold out is because the junk food was gone. There was nothing else to get. Those are the lucky ones. The ones who were forced to get the produce. And what they're probably going to do is cook it to death with high heat, right? They're just going to make some casserole or something with it, or put it on a pizza. Anyway, so it's funny how people, it's like, okay, so the reason people are dying is not because they have weak immune systems, because of the bread and the pizza and the pasta and the dead foods and the smoking and the drinking, and they're not exercising, and all the things that, make them weak and have a weak immune system. It's not because of that. No, it's because it's a government conspiracy. It's a weaponized virus. Well, that's what it really is, right? If this was a weapon, it's a pretty crappy one because it only kills 2% of the people. That's a pretty damn crappy weapon, if you ask me. Oh yeah, well, 10,000 people have died. Oh yeah, well, in the last week, 50,000 people have died from pneumonia. Actually, since this whole thing started a couple months ago, over 250,000 people have died of pneumonia. I think it's like 50,000 people die a week from the flu. But it's not sensational news. It's not new stuff. It's not, oh yeah, well, they don't close countries because of that. Yeah, it's been around forever. It's old news. It's all over the world. I mean, look at the facts. Look at the numbers. Something that only kills 2% of the people, and those are weak and sick people. I mean, come on. So be healthy. Be strong, right? I mean, I don't take colloidal silver. I don't take oregano oil. I don't need to. I have no need to take that stuff. I'm fine. I'm eating and living the way I always have. I'm fine. We get exposed to viruses all the time. Viruses, bacteria, cooties, parasites are on everything. Everything out there is covered with it. You can't, pretty much by the end of this year, almost everybody in the world is somehow probably going to be exposed to the coronavirus. Everybody is going to get in touch with it somehow. By hiding for a month, you're just postponing the inevitable. There's people out there mixing and mingling. It's all over the world. You're going to get exposed to it at some point. So the question is, how's your immune system going to be when it happens? I'm not worried. We fight things all the time on a daily basis. What are you eating? Or is your body constantly in a state of inflammation because you're eating food that inflames your body and weakens your immune system? Simply taking something is not going to be the answer to the problem. That's like spraying Lysol on mold. Okay, that's my lecture for today. That's my rant. Jeez, Marcus, you're so negative. All right, fine. Eat all the junk you want. I don't care. People die every day. Well, what if that was your relative? I've lost friends. I've lost relatives. I've lost people really close to me who I loved dearly, but they weren't going to change their ways and they died. You just have to accept it. That's part of life. You can't change them. If they don't want to change, you can't force it on them. Anyway, so that's it. Okay, so whose phone is that? Must be one of the oregano lovers. They probably ganged up with the colloidal silver people and are coming to... Okay, see you next video. All right, have a good one. Just do the right thing. Be healthy.